Eternal Father, strong to save, whose arm hath bound the restless wave, who bids the mighty ocean deep its own appointed limits keep. Oh, hear us when we cry to thee, for those in peril on the sea. Lord, guard and guide the men who fly, and those who on the ocean ply. Be with our troops upon the land, and all who for their country stand. Be with these guardians day and night, and may their trust be in thy might. Creator Father, grant, we pray, to those who serve both night and day, who stretch their rigs across the sea to service ships where'er they be. Oh, bless their efforts cross the foam and bring them ever safely home.
How we doing? My name is Jive Turkey. I used to be a sonarman until they handed me my DD-214, and now I'm retired. When you're retired, you got nothing, man. You got no job, no sonar, no submarine. Now I'm stuck playing any Navy game that comes along. Hanging out with anybody who will chat with me on Twitch. That's you guys. Like an old moderator who informed on me to the FBI. Subscribers too, if you're desperate. The bottom line is, when you're retired, you might as well play games on Twitch. Happy Monday, everybody. How's it going? Thanks for joining me today. Today we're going to have some fun with a brand new series of scenarios that are being made by you guys, by the community. Today we're featuring a gentleman who goes by Steam name Scent. He's on our Discord now. Welcome, Scent. Great to have you. He's made a lot of scenarios. I had a plethora of choices today. And so I picked out a couple that looked good. I haven't pre-played any of them, so we'll see how it ends up for me. This one might be difficult. And the nice thing about today's mission is it proves that you don't need to have a lot of units to make something difficult and challenging. And this is what I like. This is smart scenario design just from my first look at this. So, but before we begin, I do need, I have some housekeeping to do. So I'll put this out at the front and then I'll remind you guys maybe once an hour or something like that. But we have a brand new overlay at the top of your screen. I'm going to put it up right now. 3 years ago, I bought a Stream PC and it's holding up great. We're going to keep it. 3 years old is not that old for a PC. However, my editing PC is going on 5 to 6 years. It'll be 6 years old in 2025. So it is time to replace our editor, our editing PC. We're gonna keep the editor. We're not gonna fire him. No. But we're gonna give him better equipment. And what happened was when we started streaming in 2017, we had no gear. We had nothing. We had like one computer that could barely stream to Twitch, and it wasn't that great a resolution. And the Patreons, of which we have thousands, which is great. Thank you for being on the Patreon. Completely funded a second PC so we could do 2 PC streaming. Fantastic for that. That ended up becoming our editing PC because it was so strong, but it's now time to replace it. And so we have a PC fund now, top of the screen. That's how much it cost. No getting around that. But I'll tell you this, I built this myself, the parts, and I did not get the best of everything. I just got a good PC that will make editing much faster. The result of this PC, when I do buy it and get it, which will be by the end of the year, it's going to come in December, I'll be able to take these long 4 to 6 hour streams that we do and the 10-hour streams we do on Saturdays and rather quickly edit and chop them up into small scenarios, because most of the comments I'm seeing on YouTube right now is, thank God I produced a video for them that's not 5 hours long. So seems like you guys, and I respect your time, we're going to chop up these streams into something a little more digestible and condense them down. But to handle those huge files, I can do it, and I am doing it with my current PC, but it is a slog. So we have a new PC fund. I'll check it every once in a while. It's not going to stay on the screen the whole stream, but I would encourage you that if you can, please donate what you can. Every dollar that goes to that fund does not go to Twitch. It's not shared with YouTube. It's right to an account that is set up by me to pay for the computer. So I don't even get the money. It goes right to the computer fund. And then once it's at the end, we'll just completely shut it down. We'll take it off. You guys won't be able to use it anymore. Okay. I don't think we're going to get to that point because it's a little bit expensive. So that's why that's at the top of the screen. I'm going to take it off now. I'll mention it once or twice during these streams, and we'll see what we do with that. So let's talk about today's scenario. Super excited for today's scenario, created by Scent. It says, good morning, Captain. The stormy weather sea report is 7, sea state 7. That's very high, by the way. We've received an order to hunt and sink the Kiev. The Kiev is injured. She's taken damage and is on our path. We're in the Red Sea right now. So there's not a lot of maneuverability. If she's coming north and we're heading south, which is what it looks like, we're going to be running across her path at some point. The report is unclear about the Kiev's escorts, so be vigilant. The Kiev is a flat-top carrier, usually with helicopters and VTOL aircraft, but she may have others, who knows? We'll see what they actually are taking off of it. And her escorts may include submarines. A submarine in Sea State 7 is going to have a significant advantage over us. So we're going to have to be very careful with that. So let's go ahead and get the scenario started here. And we're going to bring up the map first. So here we are. We're in the Red Sea. We're headed south. Our surface action group is a 2-ship. And we only have 2 fighters to support us. These F4s right here. So not a lot of units. Like I said, this is a great example of you don't need to build crazy large scenarios to make them challenging. We have 4 total units to use today. So we'll see how this goes for us. Now, what I'm going to do with, we're going to start with these guys. We're going to have them turn on their air search and keep the weapons tight. So we do have some eyes in the sky, if you will. And something you may not know, if you don't play this game as much as I do, is that when you get a radar contact, you can contact them via radio and ask them to identify themselves. And if they're a merchant civilian airliner or a pleasure craft, they will respond. So all these neutral or unknown contacts, I'm going to radio them one at a time and just see if they will identify themselves. And this is the F4s are requesting this information. You can do this from anybody. All right, so this one's not responding, it looks like. So here's what we want to do. How far away is he? Oh, is he? He's headed south. It's probably not our con. He's only 18 miles away. All right, let's make this a 20-mile circle for now, and we'll put this tool off to the side. So what I'm wrestling with right now in my mind is, do I want to turn on the radars for our fleet? We're MCON right now, not emitting any radars, and our ESM right now is not seeing any radars. So, or at least no hostile radars. I'm sure these airliners have navigation radars. So I'm going to keep us dark for now. We don't need to go light. I'm going to use my F4s, bring them down to, what's their current altitude? They're at 37,000 feet. I'm going to bring them down to 6,000 feet. And I'm going to have them go ahead along our track with their surface search radar It's a multifunction radar. It's a radar that can do both air and surface. Let me just make sure that they have that in the game. Unit reference. So if we go to the unit reference and we look at the APQ 120 air and surface search directed radar, click that. It gives us a range of altitude range. Okay, good. 110 kilometers. So very good. Now the surface search won't be that long, but it's a good radar for us for our purposes right now. Let's get back on our ship, and I'll show you guys the Mississippi. This is a Iowa class battleship. Oh no, it's not. I take that back. This is a cruiser. Ooh. Yep. Disregard me. Let's bring up the unit reference. Oh yeah, the Virginia class. Absolutely. Okay. Yep. This is whenever we were getting into the missile age, getting away from the battleships, gunboats essentially, and putting missiles on everything. We built a bunch of different types of cruisers. The Virginia class being one of them. We had the Long Beach, which was interesting. It was a nuclear powered cruiser that they didn't stick with the idea. I think that's a lot to do with Rickover and his submarine focus. Admiral Rickover, famous for developing the USS Nautilus and is the father of the United States Navy nuclear power program in general. And his focus was using nuclear power to push a submarine through the water submerged is much more efficient. And you get more bang for your buck because you've got a very fast submarine if you got that, compared to the diesel boats of World War II. And a slew of other benefits. Whenever you push a surface ship that's large with a nuclear power, you don't have that same efficiency. Now, there's some ships, like aircraft carriers, that displace 60, 80, 100,000 tons, where it does just make sense to put nuclear power on that. Otherwise, you're burning so much diesel fuel, you might as well be China, because that's how they do it with theirs. But whenever it comes to the cruiser, there was a big debate in the Navy with NAVC, which used to be called the Bureau of Ships. I believe those two, I think Bureau of Ships became NAVC. Somebody can check me on that if you would. I don't want to put out bad info. Either way, Rickover was like, no, this is not going to work. He actually took the money that was allocated to him to build a nuclear destroyer as a prototype and built the USS Nautilus. Yeah, he got in trouble for that. Yeah, that's why he didn't make admiral. It took an act of Congress to advance him to admiral because the Navy didn't want to do it, because he wouldn't do what the Navy told him to do. Yeah, he was his own man. If you don't know Admiral Rickover, he was a renegade. The first half of my USS Nautilus sub-brief is basically talking about Rickover's career, like the first 15, 20 minutes of that whole video. I should have called it the Rickover video instead of the Nautilus video. Yeah, he's a wild man, but he was also he was brilliant. He was a certifiable genius for sure, and gave us such a huge advantage in the submarine corps. Everybody respects the hell out of him. He's no longer with us, but whenever he was alive, of course, they respected him. The people that did not like him were his peers, other admirals, and he schmoozed a lot of the congressmen. The congressmen really defended him. But everybody from the chief of naval operations, all the flag staff that were advising presidents, did not like him at all. Whenever it was found that he had taken that money for a nuclear powered destroyer and was giving it to Electric Boat to build a submarine, it hit the fan that day. That was quite. He had some explaining to do. Yeah. But he got it. Admiral Rickover got what he wanted, and what he built changed naval history. So, and Congress loved him. Great story. I really recommend you guys Google and learn more about Admiral Rickover. Very interesting fella. Oh, here we go. So while we're telling the Admiral Rickover story, we do have a contact heading north, surface contact. We are going to ask him to identify himself. I don't expect he will.
New surface contact detected.
This is interesting. So pattern recognition is so important in electronic warfare. We have what appears to be a shipping lane, and I'm going to mark these for you with the tools. The southern bound lane is on the right-hand side because you do port-to-port passage normally. The northern bound lane is on Did I say right hand side? I meant left hand side. Jeez, I got my left and right backwards. And then the northern bound is right here, and in between my black lines is the shipping lane. Which one of our 5 surface contacts is not in the proper position? Do you see it? I'm gonna point it out to you. Okay, here we go. That chucklehead right there is out of position. That's probably our target, just based on that. I'm going to go ahead and ask him to identify himself. He will not do it. Also with him, identify yourself. And as expected, he did not. All right, so I'm going to have my fighters come down low. Uh-oh. They're up here in the clouds, apparently. Jesus Christ. Sorry for flashbanging you guys. Whenever they get through the clouds, we'll let's bring them down even lower. Navigate to 1,000 feet. I'm going to have him turn like that. I think this is our hostile contacts right here. Let's see if we can... Hey! Neutral merchant. Excellent. That's the ship right there below us. So we're going to go ahead and delete that waypoint. If it'll let me do it. Did they change this? Okay. Whoa. Don't do that. I really don't like these sound effects because it sounds a lot like missile fire. But it's actually just the engines of the F4. Oh, interesting. See if I can delete that one. For some reason I can't delete these waypoints. Huh. That's interesting. Oh shoot. What's the speed on this one? Okay. Go defensive. You guys are being shot at. Fuck. Please. Okay. Navigate. Fuck. Welcome aboard. Pause the game. Because I can't change his course. Just do it that way. Okay, so this missile, subsonic, 26,000 feet. Man, that might be an airplane. Okay, I don't know. Let's unpause it. Let's see what this does. Let's see if this missile, what I think is a missile, tracks. What is going on here? Let's move him this way. I'm just trying to see if this thing is tracking my aircraft or not. Also, we want to put our range circle over the contacts that just faded. Yeah, we're definitely within missile range. This could be an anti-ship missile. Possibly. It's really high, though. Okay, looks like it's not tracking our aircraft, so it's not a missile. I'm going to bring them back down here. How you guys doing today? Everything good? Audio, video? You guys happy? Yep. Hey, Whiskey, how's it going?
Multiple air contacts detected.
There they are. Damn it, these are missiles. Okay, pause. Yep. I don't know how he got us, but he did. I wonder if that's a helicopter. No, it's too fast for a helicopter. Okay, let's go ahead and light up. That was the exact opposite of what I tried to do. Unpause. Everything's good. We are going to double check We are going to mark these as hostile. And tell you guys to go weapons free on air defense. Okay, our ships should be maneuvering now to load their... There it is.
Track 7006 is classified. Neutral, merchant. New air. Contact detected.
Oh, they're maneuvering. They're not missiles. Okay.
Engaging track 7014. Engage track 7014. Multiple air. Contacts detected.
We put them weapons free.
Faded. Track. Fox 1. Contact faded. Track.
Okay.
Contact faded.
We're going to watch the engagement here.
Contact
So it was a flight of 4 aircraft, apparently. Because they turned around. Missiles won't turn around. All
track
right, one's down.
Track 7016 is history. New air. Contact detected. Track 7007 is classified. Neutral, merchant. Contact faded. Track.
Okay.
Contact faded.
He's gonna run back to yeah.
Contact detected.
We're gonna take them off weapons free.
Roger. Turn 344.
What we don't want to have happen is have these radars light off and shoot down our only eyes in the sky. So we're gonna make sure everyone's weapons tight.
Contact faded. Track.
I'm gonna make sure their sensors are on. They are.
17 is classified. Hostile helo.
Hostile helo. So that was a helicopter.
Contact faded.
Man, he's going awfully fast. 600 knot helicopter? No way.
Contact faded.
I think the guy we shot down was the helo. This guy's running for home. All right, so we're fully engaged now. I'm just trying to keep my airplanes out of the surface to air weapons range of whoever these are back here. This guy's hostile.
Contact faded. Track.
All right, so we did light off our radars. They definitely know where we are now. We'll put them back to weapons tight. Let's go here, make sure we're weapons tight. Check every unit. Okay, we only have 4 units, so it's real easy to check. We do want to minimize closure right now.
087. Hell my.
We don't need to get any closer than we are to engage. How many RGMs do we have? Looks like 8. Oh, we do have the Bravo. Okay, that's cool. Okay. Let's go ahead and bring up unit reference. I want to check the Bravo here. This is the anti-surface ship mod. Yeah, okay. So we do have 16, 8 harpoons, 8 tomahawks, more than enough to do the job. We already are within tomahawk range. That's why we don't need to close. The trick is, how am I going to get a good position on him to fire? There's also a lot of civilian traffic. That's really the problem, is if we use harpoons right now, there's a really good chance we hit a merchant instead of the target. Really good chance. So that's not going to happen. We want to get in a line of sight where the merchants are not in the way. So that's what I'm trying to figure out right now. That's going to be... we're almost out of fuel. These guys need to slow down. Jeez. I hear them. They're already in afterburner. Change your speed to loiter.
Roger. Loiter. On station.
All right, so they're on station. We're not going to have them much longer. They're going to have to RTB for fuel. So,
Roger. Turn 128.
so I'm pretty sure this is the hostile one here. 14 knots. What's his speed? 7 knots. Yeah. I don't want to hang my hat on it yet, but we are going to try to maneuver into a position where I can shoot down on them and not hit a merchant. But this contact here is way too close.
Contact faded. Track. Contact faded.
So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get out of the shipping lane. That's step one. So let's navigate to a head flank.
Head flank.
We're going to do a burst of speed over here to the east. And we're going to shoot south when it's clear. It's still... If I was in this position right now, it would be clear. But it's by the time we get there, this merchant's going to be a problem. And he just might have a bad day, honestly. We're not going to hold up the war for him. Yeah. All right. We do that? Yeah, it's true. We only do that on Wednesdays. That's a good point, Toby. Yeah, that's what Wednesdays are for. Maybe I should have played this scenario on Wednesday. And we're blind and deaf for sonar. Like in the Sea State 7, I'm not even putting out my helicopter. Actually, I probably should. Because the helicopter has a surface search radar too. So we'll do that. We'll go to the Nox. Oh, actually, does this have? It does. Yeah. I forgot if the Nox had a Sea Sprite. It does. And we're going to launch it up, and I'm going to send the Sea Sprite out and fix a position on these guys. We will drag our shipping late. Come on, baby. There we go. That's about right. So we want to be outside those black lines, essentially.
Contact faded. Track.
Oh yeah, no, there's helos on the Nox. Yep. Matter of fact, he just launched. We can even watch him. Taking off is not going to be too bad. It's going to be the recovery that's going to be difficult. Trying to get on this pad in the sea state, it's not going to be easy. Look how our ships are just bobbing around like toys in a bathtub. Michigander, that is a hilarious checklist. I love that. He says the sea power flow chart is: are you firing a harpoon? Yes. Good. No. Fire a harpoon. Reset flow chart. That is so good. Yeah, I would fire right now. I think we're within harpoon range as well. The geometry is horrible. Herber. All right, let's get you out here.
Turn on station.
All right, so our F4s are on station now. I kind of need them pointing their radars this direction. So I am going to have them go this way.
Roger.
And then back out. Whoops, okay. That way, and then... Because the fighter radar looks forward in a cone. So that's why they got to be facing this direction. They got to slow down. These guys love Buster, man. They love to go fast.
Roger, lawyer.
So what I'm looking for is any kind of hostile radar. Like if we start seeing red pie slices come in this direction, I'm going to mark these guys as hostile. I mean, I'm pretty sure they are hostile. There we go. Just going to move that off that. All right, we're going to compress a little bit of time here. Still no radar. Very surprising.
New
All right.
surface contact detected.
Why is that helicopter not doing what I told it to do?
This crew is the most
Oh,
incompetent
no.
bunch of retards and assholes
Oh,
in
no.
naval history.
I gave the order to the wrong unit. That's why. So let's go to formation. Let's go to return to formation.
Return to station.
Whenever I selected the helicopter, I accidentally selected the Nox.
094.
Okay. Can you put an enable point on the harpoon like a Mark 48? Not in this game, no. Cannot do it. There are a lot of mods out there for this game, so you never know. Somebody might make one that allows you to do it, but we're dealing with 1985 harpoons. This is the Mark 1 Mod 0 harpoon. It's not fancy. Our aircraft are so close to this ship that I'm very nervous. Like, we're well within anti-air range. So I'm almost beginning to think of that maybe it is a merchant. I'm going to ask him to identify himself again. This two ship here is the one that's going to take a look at him.
Contact faded. Track.
Yeah, you've done that too, Whiskey. I hear you, brother. Take some selfies with the contact. Yeah. Like, we're going to get really close. The problem is, by the time we get within visual range, these guys, if they're hostile, will just shoot down my F4s. I mean, they may evade 1 or 2 missiles, but they'll just keep shooting them, depending on the missile. But most missiles, surface to air, can go 40 miles. You know, are you going to be evading missiles as you try to open 40 miles? Now, the F4 is a fast bird, but yeah, good luck trying to evade missiles while you're doing it, while you're trying to open range. Hey, Steve. Yeah, I appreciate everyone looking at the PC fund and looking at the how it works. If you do a super chat, the reason why I didn't add that bar to the screen for super chat, the bar that's above my head now, over there in the corner, YouTube takes a cut of that. And I don't know what the percentage is, so it wouldn't be a 1-to-1. Like, if you super chat $1, part of that dollar goes to YouTube. I don't know what the ratio is. Maybe somebody in chat knows. But yeah, thanks for the bits, Death, and lots of subs this morning. Like, we got Berg 56 resub for 6 months, and James has resub for 7 months. Appreciate that. Winston, thanks for the follow. And Death on High resub for 36 months. Awesome, guys. Cad West too, thanks for the follow. All right, so like I said, I'm not going to leave the bar up there the whole stream. I just want to show you what I was talking about. If you want to do a super chat, that's fine. I can certainly put that money towards the new PC as well. Just know that it's not a 1-for-1. If you hit the tip button, the tip jar, every dollar goes right to that fund. And YouTube and Twitch don't touch it. Okay, so this helicopter's out. We're going to have him turn his surface search radar on. Sensors, surface search. And we're going to have him start closing range. So this is wild. So I'm beginning to think that this guy was not hostile. I'm going to have him come down here. Yeah, I think... Oh, boy, this is so dumb. Like, there's a really good chance we lose a plane here. If this guy's hostile, we're in trouble.
New surface contact detected.
Hey, he's a merchant.
7009 is classified.
Is it possible that this guy doesn't have any escorts? I mean, the briefing said that he did, but it could be a submarine escort too, which means we don't want to get close. I'm certain this is the warship. I really am. There he is. Oh, it's not. Holy cow. Thank goodness I didn't shoot him. All right, that's why we checked. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Guess who just popped up on our radar? Two ships in line going the wrong direction. Very large radar contacts. Yep. That's them. That is them. So what is the range here?
Surface contact detected.
We're going to see how far away they are. They are 100 nautical miles. Okay. So his anti-air is going to be about 40 nautical miles. I'm estimating. I'm guessing. So I'm going to put a little... I expect whenever we breach this black circle, we'll start seeing fire control radars light off. And if we do, I'll mark them hostile and move on about my day. Who's that? Also, that means we want to get close. Start going down here.
Contact faded. Track.
We might have somebody right off our nose that's hostile. Yeah. Yeah, we're in the Red Sea. There, Iran.
New air contact
Erna.
detected.
Erna, sorry. I really want to compress time, but when we're closing... Oh, here we go. Shoot that guy. You. Engage with. Single shot.
Engaging track 70.
There's no friendly helicopters out here.
Fox 1.
No friendly helicopters. Nobody's out in a joyride in their helicopter in this storm.
Contact faded. Track.
All right. Well, we just crossed the weapon line, and I don't see any hostile radars. So it's possible that this guy is not...
Flash track 70.
I'm going to have him identify him.
Contact VID. Track.
We're going to VID this other guy right here. So somebody out there is launching helicopters, and I don't like it. Oh, huh.
Contact faded. Track.
Is he returning to... He is.
Same launch. Same
Oh, boy. Pause.
Roger. Turn 344.
Weapons tight. That's fine. What should you get? Change your speed first to afterburner
Roger. Gate.
and get up off the deck. We'll send them up to 37,000. This guy's definitely hostile.
70.
And so I believe these two guys are hostile as well. 13 knots. 13 knots. Yeah, they're in formation. Got it. Okay, we're going to unpause and see how this works out for them.
Contact faded. Track.
Man, that missile gets there quick, doesn't it? Ah,
Contact faded. Track.
there we go. Oh, he got hit. Wow, that missile actually made him faster.
Contact faded.
Huh,
Track.
how about that? Bye-bye. Hope you brought your floaties. So they did get one of ours, but it confirmed my suspicions. So we're just going to keep him out of range. Keep him up high above the cloud cover. And change his speed back to loiter,
Roger. Loiter.
because he doesn't have a lot of fuel. We are going to mark his position with this. And he's got short range air, so I'm going to grab that and make this 8 nautical miles. I believe he has an 8 nautical mile anti-air. It's like a Krevac or something like that. It's relatively small. Oh, boy. Yeah, and just the position of everybody is a real problem. I've got, like I said, we're trying to get outside of the shipping lane, and that's what we're going to do.
Contact faded. Track.
Oh, wow. They shot both of them down.
Contact faded.
Okay.
Track.
Kind of surprised. That means his anti-air is much longer. I tried to say longer and larger at the same time, and that did not work. What are we going to say? 24 miles? Yeah, I'll put a 30 nautical mile range. Let's keep him outside that circle for now, and let's move his altitude up a little bit.
Contact detected.
Altitude up to 6,000 feet.
Go to altitude. Contact faded.
Pause. All right, so what's that range? We just got a good idea of what radar range is. From here to there is what? 22, 23 nautical miles? Okay. So what we want to do is let's go ahead and delete that. Okay. I don't want to clutter up the screen with a bunch of lines that don't mean anything. So we want to draw a 23 nautical mile ring around our helicopter, and that's our surface search range approximately in these conditions. So we're going to go right on our line. We're going to come out 23 nautical miles. Okay.
Multiple surface contacts detected.
Yep, that's right on. That is right on. Did he get that far that fast? No. That's definitely neutral. Same with this guy. So we know this position was his last known position. So I want to try and drive my black circle. Well, if he's got a 30 nautical mile anti-air range, yeah, I may lose the helicopter. All right, we're gonna crush.
Surface contact detected.
Just gonna drag him out over here.
Contact faded. Track.
Because these guys are so large, that's why we have those radars now. There's a very small boat somewhere in here.
Contact faded. Track.
Let's start going back that way. All right, so this guy's gone ghost on us. We know his last position was right there.
On station.
Yeah. All right, let's move him in and see what happens.
184.
I want him to move to right about there. We might lose this helicopter, and if we do, that's a real problem. I just want to get a hit on him. He was doing 5 knots, so I don't expect him to be very far from the original position we had him in. Yeah, my ships should be at a flank bell, but let's double check. Oh, and they're not. That's interesting.
Ahead flank. Maneuvering eye.
It could be because of the sea state. We can't do a flank bell. Like, they'll put turns on for 30 knots, but you're only pushing 14 because of the sea state. That's possible. Let me give the orders individually and see what happens. See if anything changes.
Ahead flank. Maneuvering eye.
We've only got 2 ships to manage. It's super easy to manage this scenario.
Flank. Maneuvering eye.
If I lose the helicopter, it'll become even easier. Make sure, yeah, his radar is on. Okay. So what we're doing is we're looking for a small radar contact right about here, where my cursor is. We just want to keep an eye on him. Intermittent too, so it won't be. This is really interesting. I wonder what happened to him. I'm surprised we don't have him. Interesting. Like, if he was jamming, we would have indication of jamming from the south. I have no indication of that. Huh.
On station.
Yeah. I'm just going to keep him there for now. He's not hurting anything. No one's attacking him. We're going to clean up our chart a little bit here. I guess we can compress a little bit of time. Yeah, so it looks like the max speed of our fleet is 14 knots.
Contact faded. Track.
I wonder if he turned around. It's possible that that escort vehicle, whatever it was, went back south. So we are tracking what we believe to be the Kiev. Let me go ahead and I'm going to put a circle around the Kiev here. 40 nautical miles. We definitely want to stay outside of that range, outside of that circle. I know there's a lot of circles on the map. Each one has a purpose. You know what? I wish I could make them different colors. That would be a good option to add to the game. Yeah, I don't see a color option. Oh, let's pause. Or just go down to real time. These guys are closing fast. Matter of fact, I think I'm already within... Oh, I grabbed the wrong one, didn't I? It's okay. Come on, grab it. There we go. Yeah, they're going to shoot my this helicopter's about to die, so let's move him back a little bit.
3, 4, 2.
So once I get in position, I'll show you guys what I'm thinking. We're really close to taking the shot, actually. It's not going to be that much longer. My target speeds are 13 knots. The reason why they're so slow is because of the sea conditions. And the Kiev is injured. But I think, man, we're really close to having these merchants out of the way. The reason why we don't want to wait too long is this merchant here. He's actually driving into our terminal window. We want to take that shot before he gets in the way. So we are time limited here. I just need to get this direction. Oof. That's 40 nautical miles. Let me think about this. We really, if that's 40, yeah. Okay. Keep an eye on my helicopter here. I think I can go ahead and get rid of that old circle. Whoa, 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 what happened? Wow. My cursor went away on me. That freaked me out. All right, let's get rid of this one. Yep, and that one too. Let's clean up the chart just a little bit. So what I'll do is I'll conduct an attack on the first one, on this unit here. I'll focus on him. We'll do like, so there's a arithmetic to a number of missiles you want to use. If it's a high value target, that's large. And you can base its size on the radar return. So we have two very large contacts that we believe are warships. You can assume that if it is a Russian ship and it's very large, it has lots of point defense, a lot of close-in weapon systems. So you're going to want to have 8 missiles minimum per ship that can defend each other. So we have 2 ships in position to defend each other. That's 16 missiles for one target. So we're going to put 16 missiles on the first target from both the Answorth and the Virginia-class Mississippi. And they're going to be harpoons. And I'll save my Tomahawks that have a larger warhead for the Kiev, which I believe is the second radar target. And the nice thing about the Kiev is it does have lots of point defense, but it'll be much easier to sink, I think, even if the Tomahawks don't make it to her. So we're going to go 16 on radar contact 2-8, and then we're going to go 8 Tomahawks on radar contact 2-9. And then we're going to classify them, and I hope to God they're the actual targets. And there is a third, apparently, a third warship out here, maybe. Otherwise, it was this ship here shooting down our Phantoms at 60 nautical miles. That is possible. Depends on the classification of that ship. Yeah. Hey, casual gamer, how's it going, man? Yeah, I know all these comments I make about the picket ships and the picket airplanes. Yeah, we don't tell the pilots that I say those things. No. I would not be very popular when they get back home. All right, I think it's time to time compress again. So let's go ahead and speed time up to 50 times. I'm not sure why that's happening. Oh, because of the weather. Yeah. That's annoying as hell. Okay, let's slow that down. We're going to turn off voice reports, I guess. This is how we lost the Tarawa on Friday, or was it Wednesday? Whatever last time we streamed, is we turned off voice reports and we did not get the report of the torpedo in the water. But we're going to do it again because we don't learn from our lessons here at the Jive Turkey channel. Yeah. All right, no more radio reports for us because they're annoying. Let's see how this works out for us. That just means we got to pay really close attention to everything we see on the screen. That's all that means. It's time to move this guy back a little bit. Just making some fine adjustments to my range circles here because I got to do math and I don't want to do it hard. I want to do it easy. So, yep, we're in range right now. So we could shoot right now if we wanted to. I'll go ahead and delete this circle. Now that I know that information, I don't need it anymore. Okay, let's go ahead and send you guys. I don't need to close range anymore, so we're just going to go straight to the east. And wouldn't you know it, that merchant's a problem. Yep, so now we got to wait on that merchant to get outside the window. And I'm talking about this guy right here. This guy is right in my line of fire. All right, it's time to get another helicopter up if we have one. Nope. And nope. Shoot. How much time? We don't have much time. Okay, let's have him RTB. And whenever he gets refueled and back in the air, we'll conduct our attack. I believe we lost contact on these guys. We do have all of our sensors on. Think Wednesday? Yeah, no, it's Monday, so we're being very careful to manage the merchants. We do have a window opening that's going to allow us to fire, and it's right about now. It's pretty close. I just want to get the helicopter back in the air if she's refueled. Let's go down to real time here. And she is. Okay. I'm going to do a ferry flight because we don't need ASW at the moment. But this will give her extra fuel. And we'll launch that. She'll be able to stay on station a little bit longer. hell? Hold on, pause. I just heard countermeasures. What the hell's happening? Who's launching countermeasures? Okay, I'm hearing things. Apparently not. Apparently not countermeasures. It sounded like chaff. Yeah. All right, so these missile launchers are facing forward, it looks like. Yep. And those are port and starboard. Okay. All right, once this guy's airborne and we have a good fix, we're gonna attack. Come on, baby, get up. Get on up. Come on, there she goes. Okay. So we're going to grab her, and we're going to put her down here. We're going to tell her to turn her radar on. And we should have contact almost immediately. Let's get him up to 6,000 feet. And we should be ready to fire. And what are we going to fire first? We're going to fire Ainsworth first. You never want to fire to flank Bell if you can help it. So, we are going to have them slow down. Holy shit. Are you serious? Oh, no. Those are... Yeah. Wow. I freaked out because they're a lot closer than I expected. Then I realized, oh, that's just the other merchant. Okay. I forgot that our sensors are not very good in this weather. So let's change speed to a head standard. Head standard's a fine speed to engage at. Okay, we're going to come over here, head to the west. All right, so this guy is neutral. This guy is neutral. This guy is hostile. This guy here is hostile. Okay. So we have good firing solutions. We're going to go with Ainsworth first. We're going to double check. Yep, we are well within weapons range. So we are going to engage. Oh, he doesn't have the harpoons. I thought he did. Okay. So we're going to shoot all. Oh, wow. Yeah. We're going to shoot all 8 at him. And I know I should shoot 16. But I'm going to shoot... I'm just going to shoot the harpoons. Yeah, we're going to shoot 8. Half of what I should shoot. And we're going to gamble that I get a kill. And we'll see how that gamble works out for us. Hopefully it does. Hey, Werecow, how's it going? Good to see you in the chat, my friend. Okay. Because of the sea state, these missiles might be not detected until it's too late. That's kind of what I'm thinking. And I don't have as many harpoons as I thought I had. So I'm using half as many as the book says I need. Yep, fire controller. Okay, so they're shooting at them now. Let's go ahead and slow down time. Back to real time. So I'm curious. Actually, let's not do that. Let's go here. Let's pause the game because they just started shooting at this range, whatever this range is. So let's go here, and it was approximately 20 nautical miles. Okay. Yeah, yeah. That's fine. So I believe that means our helicopter is safe. And we'll watch the missile attack from right here. Damn it. Yeah, they're knocking him out. That sucks. This is why I should have used 16. I am kind of surprised that they got radar detection in the sea state at this range for sea skimming missiles, because our radars were having a hard time tracking merchants that were only 15 miles away. And these were being engaged at 20 miles. So it shows that the Russian radars are very good, is what that tells me. Very good. I'm hoping one gets through, but honestly, guys, we may lose all 8 of these. Yep. I don't see any fires on the horizon. Yeah. Looks like there's 2 escorts here, even though we had 1 radar return. There was 2. Uh-oh. Yeah, there's 2 contacts on that one. I'm hoping we get a hit. Maybe. Yeah. We did. We got a hit. Whoever this guy is, he's hurt. Secondaries as well. Or 2 hits. If it's 2 hits, he's probably dead. Because it says a very large radar. Ugh. So he's definitely turning away. That's going to be the Kiev. We're gonna wait. I'm not going to launch a second attack yet. I want that guy to burn down a little bit. There's definitely 3 ships for sure. We saw that. Oh, wow, he's getting back in line. Is he getting back up to speed? No, he's at 0 knots. This guy's probably going to sink. He sunk. Excellent. Whoops. Sorry, those are clouds, by the way, if you're wondering what the hell that is. All right, so here's a problem is we have this contact coming into the window again. So I'm not going to wait this time. I'm going to shoot before he gets in there. We're going to grab our Virginia, which is our cruiser, and have him launch all 8 of his Tomahawks. What I wanted to do was wait for that ship to completely sink. Oh, let's unpause. So you see these, oh, they don't pivot, apparently. I thought those launchers pivoted. So they're going to go to the north and turn around and come back. Now, the Tomahawks can fly hundreds of miles, so it's fine. The thing is, the Tomahawk compared to the Harpoon is a physically larger target missile, so it's a little bit easier to shoot down, in my opinion. But now that we've reduced their air defense escort by 1, I think we're in a much better position. And as far as, yeah, surface-to-surface missiles, well, we still have the standard missiles, but we don't want to use those unless we really have to. So here's the Tomahawk. Anti-ship missile. There's multiple variants of this. They have a land attack, obviously. Everyone knows the land attack. There's actually different types of land attack. And then there's a nuclear option, anti-ship option. It's a good model. I like the model. So we're going to compress a little bit of time here. And the idea is for these ships to get past that merchant that's on the right. Hopefully, we'll see. The Tomahawks, the Seeker, is much more advanced than the Harpoon, so it's much less likely to hit an unintended target. And we should see some counterfire coming up here shortly. There they go. Okay. We are definitely seeing counterfire ahead of us now. Yeah, they're knocking them down. We don't have that many left. Looks like 6. That's actually more than I thought. Oh, it's definitely 5 now. 2, 4, 6. Now we're down to 6. But they just splashed one of them. So the Tomahawks are doing much better than the Harpoons were in terms of getting close. We should see an explosion here. There we go. That was one. That might have been a point defense kill, possibly. Oh no, there's only 2 missiles left. Oh man, he got him. The point defense on the Kiev is outstanding. Holy smokes. Holy cow. Okay, so let's grab our fleet and close range, because we're going to have to resort to the standard missile. Yep. Now the standard missile is nice that we can guide that all the way to target. That missile will not hit a merchant. Unless you target the merchant. As if you did that, then yeah. But the standard missile doesn't get to choose its own target. If it's standard 2. I mean, if it's standard 6, which doesn't even exist yet in this game, in this scenario. This is SM1 medium range, yeah. Salvo of 8.
Welcome aboard.
Let's go here. I don't know if that's got the range. It doesn't. Nope. So, and I'm going to do 2 salvos of 8. These don't do a lot of damage, but we'll definitely get multiple hits. Okay. The thing that's really concerning me right now is we have to get close to do this. And if he has a submarine escort, we are screwed. Because there's no way I'm going to see a submarine. We're in a bad way. So, what I'm going to do with this guy, because he doesn't have any sonar buoys, but he should have his MAD. So I'm going to set his altitude to 20 feet and just kind of start sanitizing the area ahead of us. Just going back and forth, looking for a submarine. And we might get a MAD detection, but I don't expect to get any kind of sonar detections. It's funny how he's turning away. I wonder if he's injured. There's no way for us to know because we don't have a classification on him. All right, we're going to compress time again. Hey, he sank! Holy cow! Okay, I guess one of the Tomahawks at least got through. All right, he's toast. I think that's the end of the scenario, but here's what I want to do. Let's grab you and go down here. I want to verify that there's no third contact, because I could have swore I saw... Oh, you know what it was? Is I saw 2 launchers launching. It was probably a forward deck launcher and an aft deck launcher from one contact, which would be like a Utiloy. I bet you that first ship we sank was a Utiloy. Right here. So we're just going to verify there's no more targets, and then we're going to go into debrief. Oh, wait. Oh, no, it's a... Hello. There's a lot more here than I expected. Oh boy, hold on. Who is that? That might be who I'm looking for. Let's mark his position. Why is this guy so stealthy? Oh man, I don't know. I mean, I guess we have to identify him. Let's ask him to identify himself and see what he says. I'm not seeing any fire control radars from either one of them, so they could be civilian. Oh, wait, pause. That's definitely gunfire. Oh, you bastard. Get down below the cloud cover. Didn't I set you to like 20 feet? Crap. He's definitely being shot at. But he's up in the clouds. Damn it. I just don't know who's shooting him. There's two choices. If it was Wednesday, I'd choose both. Oh, fuck. All right, we lost him. I believe it's that guy. I believe it's that guy right there. Man, that sucks. Because this guy's too far away for gunfire, I think. So, we are going to go. If he wants a gunfight, we'll give him one. We're going to close range on him. Yeah, right now we're closing range on a suspected Russian escort ship. There could be two, but we know one for sure just shot down our helicopter with gunfire of all things. We got the high value target, but because he shot down our escort, we're going to take him out. Shot down our helicopter, radar, picket. Yeah, it's not a good day to be a pilot in my Navy. We lost them all. All of them. All right, 16. So we should be crossing his path in 2 hours. I would expect him to show up on our radar long before then. For whatever reason, we have to get close to this guy to get a good radar return. It'll be interesting to see what he ends up being. They were shooting down our cruise missiles at 20 nautical miles, and we can't see a ship at approximately 25 nautical miles. So I don't know if I like that in terms of realism. If he's using countermeasures, we should be seeing the countermeasures. Like, if it's active jamming, we should see it, and we don't. Okay, as soon as he pops up, we'll shoot him. Time to get into sword range. Yeah, I'm gonna hit him with my sword, sir. Oh man, what is that line from? I think it was like some famous admiral. It might have been a movie actually, but or he said, "Bring me within range. I wish to engage them with my sword," which sounds so ridiculous that it might actually be a line from a film. But I've heard that before somewhere. Somebody in chat knows. Yeah, gunfight in a phone booth. The thing, if they have a submarine, I'm toast. There's no way I'll even hear the torpedo. My ships will start exploding. Oh, there it is. Pause. Get down to real time. Oh, what's the speed? 5 knots, that's him. Engage that turkey. I'm gonna do something really dumb and put him weapons free. I hate doing this. I'm just curious to see what he does. He's not doing anything. Oh, he's just outside range. That's why. Okay. Oh, wow. He went dark. That's interesting. He's back now, though. Who's that? All right. We might be chasing that guy down next. That's a suspicious move right there. We're turning to engage here. Whatever this guy is, I'm going to sink him. It's not a merchant because he's got a small radar cross section. Might be a fishing boat? Maybe. Either way, we'll never know. Because we won't get a classification on him before we sink him. This guy's running away at 20 knots. He's definitely hostile. If this guy's a fishing boat, he's the most unlucky guy in the world because he's been hanging around a guy that's been shooting down our planes. The target that was at this location that we're about to engage is the guy that shot down both Phantoms and our helicopter. So I'll ask him one more time to identify himself. And if he's a trawler, he should. All right, we're going to compress a little bit of time. Okay, we got some incoming from the south. Yeah, let's... Oh, this is so cringe. Really? Okay, I'm just going to do this. This guy that was running away at 20 knots is just shot at us, so we're going to go get him. I'm going to make this guy unknown again. Yep. I'll turn off the... well, we want weapons free for our air defense, so... Make sure everybody's radar is on. Oh, let's turn on his sonar. And put out his towed decoy. Okay, these guys should be turning. Looks like they are. We do have incoming anti-ship missiles, but I don't see them. Which is very concerning. Like, that is extremely not good. They could be hitting us at any minute now. We'll wait for them to pop up on the radar here. There they are, pause. Wow, so we didn't see them until they were how far away? On radar? 4 nautical miles. Wow. Okay, well, let's see how this works out for us. Hopefully we don't die here. We got one of them. Okay, we got both. All right, he'll be launching a second salvo at us. There it is. There it is, weapons free. That's what I was looking for. We had much better detection range on this one. We saw these guys all the way out at 16 nautical miles. 4 times the distance of that first attack. I don't know why the ranges are so all over the place. I think it has something to do with the weather, but I don't want to speculate more than that. Oh, and that might have been the launch that we just saw. Okay. So that's what happened, is they launched up to a couple hundred feet to gain speed and energy, and now they're sea skimming, which is why we lost them. And then they'll pop back up again at 4 miles away. That's what's going on. Oof. It's a brutal scenario. We're going to have to roll the dice here. We really need to get the missiles on the rails. I don't know what they're thinking. We know we're under attack, and they're not putting the SRMs or standard missiles on the rails. It's going to happen fast when it happens. There they are. Okay. Good job. I just manually launched those 2 missiles at this one. A 2-to-1 ratio is like standard doctrine. Oh, they both missed. So we're going to launch a third one. Okay, the third one hit it. All right, I believe that's going to be it for his anti-ship missiles. Depends on his class. So I'm going to go ahead and close range now. Let's go back to weapons tight on everybody. Part of the learning curve of this game is learning how to use weapons tight and weapons free. It's not the same as you would think. Or at least as I would think, as it is in reality. Whenever you put a unit, whether it's an airplane or a ship, in weapons free, it will go after anything on the map. Not necessarily the closest target. And we do want to get his speed back up. We're doing 14 knots. We probably can't go any faster than that. We just got to close range on this guy. Let's go ahead full. Compress some time. And we know that his missiles came down this line of bearing. Probably a 40 nautical mile missile, right? Oh no, if it's anti-ship, it's 20. So he's probably somewhere around there along this line. He's in this area right here. All right. We're going to max compression. Okay, we can still see a shadow of him there, so I'm going to assume that is him. Like, this is just dead reckoning. Like, if he continued on his course and speed, that's where he would be. But he's faster than we are, which is nuts. He's doing 20 knots. Good Lord. Yeah, he's outrunning us. I'll be damned. Holy cow. He's literally running around us. That's hilarious. There's a chance he runs aground here because he's going so fast. So let's see what happens. I've got him pinned against the Saudi Arabian Peninsula here. Yeah, and now he's lost in this mess of ground clutter. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to try and burn through this weather and track him down. It says he's a medium echo, so he's not small. Not large either, I guess. I'm just surprised he can make 20 knots. How is he cutting through the water so well? Okay, I expect him to be somewhere in this area, and he's eventually going to have to turn north. We want to be careful that we don't run aground ourselves, right? And our radars are on. Just don't see them. It's possible he got past us. This is bad. Yeah, I think this one got away. He's a ghost. There we go. All right, we'll go ahead and end this scenario. I think it's a really good scenario, Sent. It's not your fault that the radars are working kind of funky. So, yeah. So we had the Kiev, the Marshal Ustinov, which was a Slava class, sank both of those. All the ships and or helicopters, air assets that were on board were destroyed. And one got away. That 5-knot contact, I think, was a fishing vessel. That's why I didn't pursue him that well. And we lost all of our air assets. So there's still one more that didn't get destroyed. But we got a score of a decisive victory. And I'm pretty happy with that. So what we'll do here is we'll take a short break. And then we'll come right back and do another scenario by Sent. And Sent is in the chat, so definitely say thanks to him for making some very interesting scenarios that aren't necessarily really big. Okay? We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Don't do it. Back. How we doing? How's everybody doing? Hey Salty, thank you for the $10 super chat. I assume that's for the new computer. Appreciate that, my friend. There we go. That's our progress bar for our new PC. Does it make coffee too? Yeah, I know, it's expensive. So let me talk about why the new computers is as expensive as it is. It's not a regular computer that you would use to run a game or something. This is an editing PC built specifically to run Adobe Premiere Pro and the Creative Suite and edit very large files, like these streams that are between 4 and up to 10 hours long on our Saturday streams, are extremely large video files. And so I custom designed, chose parts for a computer that can handle those types of file sizes, and also edit quicker. Obviously, the better processor you have, you get better speed on the render. So that's the goal. We're going to go the whole month, and we'll see how close we get to it. And whatever's the difference is, I'll make up the difference. That's not a problem. But if you guys want to put anything towards that, it can be $1. Yeah, it would help. We'll conquer this problem $1 at a time. So anyway, that's my pitch for the new editing PC. I appreciate it. We're going to go back to another campaign, actually, by Scent here. This one's called Narcos, is the campaign. And the first mission is called like the Caribbean Turkey Shoot, which is where you're intercepting drug trafficking flights coming over Cuba into the Bahamas and Florida. And it's a lot of fun. I haven't played that one either, but this is part 2, making it a campaign. A little more involved, a little more complicated. So we're going to do this one. Let's go and take that down. Okay, messages. Welcome, Captain. After stopping the narco planes, from entering the United States, we've gained intel of location of drug labs. We have dispatched the Pratt DDG-44 to investigate, and also sent USS Independence, an aircraft carrier, to assist in the offense against the drug labs. Mission objective is destroy all drug labs, eliminate all hostiles in the area. Good luck, Captain. I love those types of orders. If it's red, it's dead. That's what we're going to do. So let's pause the game and get some aircraft in the air. So we have the Pratt. That is a Kuntz class destroyer. We have a wing of B-52s coming in. Very nice, very nice. And then we have our carrier battle group. So we're going to grab him, grab his flight deck, and we're going to put, first you want Cap, aviation, there we go. Looks like we have the F4s today. Okay, so I want a flight of 4 F4s. Yeah. I'm going to put up a full spread of F4s first, and then we're going to put up our AWACS. We'll do one of those. Do we have any ASW planes? No. But we do have electronic warfare planes. Those are good. And then A6s. I'm not going to put any A6s up yet. Oh, hello. There it goes. It's never a good idea to give orders with the game paused, I found. And that's what I was doing there. So we just unpause the game. Those flights are going to go out. These guys should be dark. And they are. Oh, that's the Missouri. How about that? Let's take a look at our yeah, boy. If we get within stomping range, we'll definitely use the big guns on the drug labs, for sure. I am curious as to what our bombers are going to do. Nice formation. They're getting, okay, it's a wing of 6. Now, hold on a second. If this guy drops a stick of bombs, won't this guy fly into him? Or do you think the bomb will fall faster than this plane? Yeah, I don't know if I'd be there. I don't know. I'm not in the Air Force or nothing, but just saying. Oh my God, why can't I select them? Can I not give these guys orders? What is going on? Oh, wow. Okay. And here's the Pratt. Let's see what can we do with him. Let's turn his radar on. Hopefully we get better radar performance in this scenario than we did with the last one. And let's get... Okay. So we do have some hostile air already. Oof. What kind of ranges are we talking about here? Okay. Okay. These look like spotter planes for Columbia, maybe. Because they do have coastal batteries, it looks like. Yeah. All right, let's get Fast Eagle up. Fast Eagles are F4s. Let's get them over here. Get their sensors on. And we want to get them to, if it's a clear day, we'll put them at 10,000 feet. Let's check the weather. Yeah, it's good. Good visibility here. Pretty awesome. Tom Cruise smuggling drugs? Yeah, it could be. What was the name of that Tom Cruise movie where he did that? What was that movie called? I saw it a long time ago. Yeah, it was like based on true events and all that. That doesn't really mean much anymore. They'll put that tag on just about anything, it seems. All right, so we got our eye in the sky up. Let's put him up here. Let's turn his radar on. And give him... Let's get him up to like 34,000 feet. Yeah. Okay. And what we want to do with him... Start jamming. He's way out of range, but let's go here. One offensive. Oh my God. Oh, I hate that so much. Okay, fine. I'll just let him get closer and then we'll do it again. What's their altitude here? These guys are at 25,000 feet. Wow. Okay. So we're going to put our F-15s, our F-4s, I wish I had F-15s, up at about the same altitude. Make it a, I don't want to give them an energy advantage by having that altitude difference. So we'll go to, let's just go to 20. Yeah. Wow, they're launching a lot of planes. All right, so I think seed is going to be a problem. So we're going to get suppression of enemy air defenses on deck here. Let's go to the A7. The A7 is very good at this. So I want to launch 4 of those. Because once they start lighting their radars off, I want to start plinking them with Shrike missiles. Try and blow a corridor essentially for my B-52s to come down. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Oh, wow. What the fuck? Oh, hey, Sir Toby, thank you for the tenor, sir. For some gigabyte disk space. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, the little sticks of storage are expensive. So I did, like I said, with this computer that we're building, we didn't go the fastest. I didn't get the best of anything, really. I got like the second tier down just to save money. Yep. But it's got enough memory and disk storage space to handle the big files and edit them. And so that's the goal, is once I have that tool, I'll have the ability to make more YouTube videos, especially for this channel, the Jive Turkey channel. The Subbrief channel is doing fine. The computer I have for that now, because those are much smaller files to work with, not a problem. It's editing these streams into smaller chunks is what's taking a lot of resources. And like I said, I'm still doing it. It just takes me forever. We've only made like 3 videos in the past month. So I'm hoping that I can increase that a little bit. All right. I want these guys to stack up, so I'm going to have them collect themselves right there. All right, good, good. Okay, now that they're all together. And my A5s are taken off. Yeah, or A7s rather. There's one more on the deck back there. American Made. That's the name of the movie. Good job. Yeah, I forgot. American Made. Tom Cruise plays a character flying these little planes. I guess out of Panama. It looks very similar to this. Yeah, very styled. It's a twin-engine Beechcraft, I think is the name of the plane. Actually, we can find out. It just says light twin. I guess they don't want to use any real names. That makes sense. Yeah. He was flying these planes in and out of the jungle. Crazy. It's a really cool story. I saw it so long ago, I don't remember much of the movie, but I remember enjoying it. But I do enjoy most of Tom Cruise's movies because he's a really good actor. He's a bit of a nut, but I love him. All right, so that's that one. Oh, here we go. Okay, these guys are stacked up. Let's get them up in, like, what, 20,000 feet? Yeah. Try and save some fuel. You know what we can do? We can also launch a couple of A6s for a similar mission. So let's do a flight of 4. Precision. Yeah, long range. Let's do precision. Because an A6 has good range to begin with. This should be within range right now. All right, he's going to take a shot. Notice how the illumination radar just pivoted. That's this one right here. And this thing should launch or load a missile right there. Are there any non-nut actors? Yeah. Well, some of them seem pretty down to earth. Let me think. Who's the guy that was the star of a lot of movies made by John Carpenter? He played Snake Plissken in Escape from New York. He was the main character in Big Trouble in Little China. He was one of the main characters in the movie The Thing. What's his name? He seems Russell. I want to say it's Russell something. He's I think pretty down to earth compared to other actors. Now, check this out. If you notice, there's only 2 missiles in flight, right? That's because he only has 2 illumination radars. So while he could shoot multiple missiles, he can only give directions to 2 at a time. Oh, wow. Okay, I thought he missed. It's like, how in the world do you miss that? Now, what I would expect an experienced crew to do would be to space out the missiles enough so that you could direct it onto target and then shift targets, direct it again. We'll have to get these guys involved. These air-to-air missiles are a lot cheaper than the ones I'm shooting. All right. Yeah, this is the standard ER missile here, coming off of our destroyer. We're shooting down or airplanes that have no defense at all. So every one of these should be a hit.
Welcome aboard.
There he is. That's the target. It's getting close. Oh, yeah. Pretty easy. Hope you brought a parachute, my man. Oh, my God. Why did you shoot so many? We doubled up on targets for some reason, but that's fine. I did not intend to shoot that many missiles at these airplanes. Ah. Oh, wow. That guy dodged one. Okay. You guys are nuts. I'm going to put him weapons free and see what he does. See what kind of silly decisions he's going to make. He's fighting in the vertical. I appreciate that. Oh my God. Never mind. Weapons tight, you morons. It went after something I don't even know. It's not even on the screen. It's got one missile going one way, one missile going the other way. So if you look at these little radar directors, they should be pointing. Yeah, look at that. They're pointing in different directions.
This crew is the most incompetent bunch of retards and assholes.
Hey, Death, thanks for the 100 bits, buddy. And Fricus, thanks for this Prime sub. It all helps. Okay. Let's see where we are emotionally. Unstable. All right. So I've collected these knuckleheads back together. Wow, these bees. Oh, these guys are coming in fast. Like, I haven't even got seed down yet. I'm gonna have them loiter. Oh, coastal artillery. Hell yeah. These are SAM sites. Oh my gosh. So let's do that. Let's go Pride Flight 1. I want them to engage that one right there. Lancer. Start jamming that direction. Who's this guy? That's my eye in the sky. Yep. Those were my A6s. So we're basically just going to peel back this onion. It's layers of defenses, beginning with coastal artillery that I expect has a range of about 12 nautical miles. We'll look at the unit reference and we'll see that it actually has a range of 14 nautical miles. We're nowhere near that, so I'm not too worried about it. Oh, but Fast Eagle needs to not fly over the top of it. What the hell are you guys doing? Jeez Louise. Huh. Because they can put flak shells in those big guns and shoot at airplanes. Not a high chance to hit, but they could try. So. We'll see how this attack goes. I need to bring these guys down to the deck. Pride. Set altitude down to 500 feet. What's going to be tough is this nut right here. This is crazy. All these SAM sites. Like, we're going to have to get in there. I'm going to have to get the AWACS plane really close. Oh, and they do have the drug labs labeled. That's nice. We know there's 6 of them. So we want to destroy as many of those as possible. All right, how's my jamming going? These guys should be jammed. I don't even think they have radar, but I'm jamming it anyway. Okay. And we'll watch this attack happen. Come on, baby. Let's try that again. There we go. So what I told was every flight, every plane in this flight, drop one bomb on this target. So they should come in one right after the other. I'm kind of conserving my munitions because I don't know how many targets we're going to have. Right now, I see 2 targets. So we'll do one pass, and then we'll come back around from a different direction, do a second pass on the second artillery site. I will have to keep my map up a little bit. I'll just put it over here in the corner, kind of out of the way. Ooh, these guys went dark. Wonder why. Yeah, you guys, tell you what, you guys come down. Actually, you stay up there, that's fine. So the target we're looking at bombing is, I believe, right there on that peninsula. No. Where would it be? It wouldn't be in front of us. It'd be back there somewhere, okay. Holy crap. This guy's showing off now. He's like, look how low I can go. So the formation order definitely did not work. Because they should be all 4 in line here. And you see how the rest of the flight's back there? Yeah, these guys, they're in a good attack profile, but they're not keeping up with flight lead, which tells me they don't have the same orders, and they should all have the same orders. There it is. Bomb that guy. Interesting. Oh, wow, he's being shot at. Okay, you knucklehead. Would you really want you to follow my commands, please? He has weapons tight. I'm going to give him the order again. Okay, now he's turning to engage. This is good. All right, he might be too low. Let's give him navigate to. What's his altitude right now? No. That's the wrong flight. This is Pride flight. Let's get him up to 500 feet. Okay, he's slowly getting up there. This is kind of the silly part of the game is the pilots act very dumb whenever you give them orders. Like, he should have gone up to 500 feet and dropped the bombs, but because he was at 200 feet, he didn't do it. All right, that's one successful attack. I gave him a new target, but now he's back down to 300 feet. Whoa! I almost had a collision there. I told him to attack that one. He did not divert. So I'll tell him to go back up to 500 feet again. It's like you have to fly the plane for him, it feels like. Oh, wow. They just straight up missed on that one. So there's two batteries there. If I can't get him to attack properly, I'll let him go weapons free. That's a good pass. If he dropped bombs on it, I don't know. Oh, wow. He way missed. Jeez. These guys aren't very good. I guess I should designate these guys hostile. Yep. At least they're not shooting back anymore. Oh, never mind. As soon as I say that. All right, I'm going to make them weapons free and just see if they can figure it out themselves. Like, please do something with your loadout. Act like fighter pilots, for love of God. Oh, wow. I almost forgot about these planes here. These guys are going to engage those Beechcraft. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what's going on. Now they're just disengaging. All right, we'll make them weapons tight again. Give them ceasefire orders. Ceasefire. Ceasefire kind of resets the AI. So if you go weapons tight, ceasefire, they should start doing what you want them to do again. And I'll just tell them one plane at a time. Go in there. Well, first of all, get to the right altitude. God. Let's do that first. Let's go to 500 feet. Let's engage with the CBU on this target right here. We'll see what happens. Beechcraft. Yeah, I keep calling the airplanes Beechcraft because that's what they look like to me. It's not... Beechcraft is a brand of airplanes. Damn, that was a good shot. He almost got messed up. I'm surprised I didn't lose the plane right there. Oh. This artillery fire is getting better. Oh, bombs away. Yeah, good. Good hit. Or miss. Oh, my word. It looked like he dropped bombs, but no, he didn't. Okay. I don't know what's going on. I don't know, man. I just work here. All right, so we want to get this merchant. Maybe these guys will attack the merchant. Well, he's making another pass. Let's see if this one does. Nope. He says he dropped it, but he didn't. Okay. Oh, hey, we can see him again. He's got 6 CBU bombs, and he hasn't dropped any of them yet. I'm about to go drop them on that merchant. This guy's going to get shot down if he keeps flying over the top of these anti-air guns. Unbelievable. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. That's really frustrating for me. I'm just going to divert the whole flight. So what is this? These are fuel tanks. Okay, so this is a good target for the B-52s. I want to kind of come in here and take out this SAM site if I can. Oh, I should show you the Beechcraft I'm talking about. That's these planes right here. The game calls it a light twin engine plane. There you go. You think these are Corsairs? Maybe. Maybe. All right, let's launch some planes that might actually do what I tell them to do. Let's do that. We do need to go find that SAM site and kill it. So we'll take the A7s again, but give them a seed loadout this time, and do all 4 launch. And I'll go kill that SAM. Once that SAM site's down, I'll put the bombers in over top of Colombia, or is it Venezuela? I don't know. Let's take a look. Is anybody good at geography in the chat? That's got to be Colombia. Yeah. Venezuela's over here. Yep. We're going to shoot this last guy down. Oh my word, what is this guy doing? Hey, you guys are weapons free. Let's see if they actually bomb something. Not at this altitude, you're not going to bomb anything. This guy has permission to fire. Oh, they're going on a gun run. I appreciate them trying to save the taxpayers' money. That's not the best tool for the job, though. Let's see if we can help them out a little bit. These guys, at least these guys are engaging. So let's select him and engage that, and I'm going to select you and engage that one. Okay. Let's see if they do anything. Now, they're definitely too low to drop bombs. They should come up to 500 feet. All right, looks like he is gaining altitude now. That's good. And now he's going back down again. I don't know. I can't watch this. If we lose all those planes, I really am not going to lose sleep over it. I am going to bomb this merchant, though. This guy right here, he's getting a cluster bomb right on his deck. All right, you need to be at 500 feet. It looks like he might be at 500, but we're going to double check. What the hell? Is that this guy? Okay. What is this guy doing? All right, let's go back to this. Let's single out this airplane. Oh, he just got to 500 feet, so maybe he is doing it. His weapon's tight. Okay, so he should get back in formation now. And this guy should drop a bomb on that ship. Hopefully. Nope, he's doing something else. All right, so let's tell him to cease fire. Okay, good. He's responding to orders. That's great. Let's get you back to 500 feet like you're supposed to be. Okay, he's going back up again. That's the ship right there. I want him to put a bomb on that ship. This should not be difficult. So he's at 370 feet, coming up to 500. All right, he's at 500. Now I'm going to say engage with a cluster bomb on the deck of that ship. And he's acknowledged. Surface contact 15, which is that ship. 1 CBU 100. Conducting a pop-up maneuver. So he's getting to 1,000 feet. 1,500 feet. Oh my God. You don't need to do a pop-up on a CBU, but a... Oh, he's up to 4,000 feet now. And now he's diving back in. This could be the easiest thing he's ever bombed. More money for subs. That's right, Wercow. Hell yeah. All right, there goes the bombs. He did drop 2. Yeah. That's right. Take that. Oh, wow, that sunk it. Okay. Interesting. All right, so Pride Flight. Pride Flight's going to go weapons tight again. We're going to say ceasefire. Weapons tight. There it is. Weapons tight, okay. Let's kind of regroup everybody because we got everybody kind of going all over the place. It's like herding cats around here with these airplanes. Okay, Lancer's still jamming that. Oh my God. Thank you. So, what is VA 176? Okay, this is a flight of A6s. And our Pride Flight 5 needs to come over here. We're going to attack this SAM site. And we're going to bring in our AWACS. I'm going to try and get a better position on the SAM site, but I may not be able to. So Pride Flight 1, what are they doing? This guy. I'm gonna detach this guy from the formation. Yep. Right, and I'm gonna make you ceasefire. Let's get his altitude up to 3,000 feet. And then we'll have him go on a bomb run from 3,000 feet. We'll see if anything happens here. Looks like he's too low again. Yeah. All right. You can have him cease fire and get up to 5,000. Yeah, I should not be spending this much time and attention on one plane. But luckily, we kind of can. All right, so he's up at almost 3,000 feet now. This is good. I'm going to get him like out here. And from this altitude, I'll tell him to engage. Oh my gosh, that's a good shot. That might hit him. That was close. All right, his feet wet. Let's turn him back around. So he was at 3,000 feet. The moment I tell him to attack with a CBU, he dives down to an altitude that is too low to drop the bomb. Now, he should pop up again. Yeah, that is really, this behavior is really strange. Let's see if he drops it this time. Yeah, it looks like he might have. Yep. Okay, good hit, good hit. I'm kind of surprised. That thing says it's still alive. That's hilarious. But he's Winchester now, so I'm going to have him go home. RTB, my friend. At least he dropped the bomb, so I'm kind of happy with that. Now let's take this guy, Pride 1. Let's separate him from the formation too. Okay, he's already separated. Let's get him up to 3,000 feet. We'll do this one at a time if we have to. I got my A6 flight coming in right there. So that's going to be the next big thing. Oh, here we go, Pride 3. Huh. I'm going to separate him as well from the formation. Okay, he already says he already is. All right, I want you to engage with a single shot on this radar. If that radar kicks off, he should shoot him. What is his altitude? Oh my God, this is so dumb. You really need to be up at like 6,000 feet, my friend. Let's have him cease fire and make sure he's going to 6,000 feet. There we go. So he's going home. These guys are on hot standby. I've got my A6s coming in to do some bombing over Columbia here. I've got my air cover there, but we've already got air supremacy, so we're fine on that. Let's go back to this one. He's at 3,000 feet. Let's start engaging these targets here. Engage with a CBU on that target. And we'll watch and see what he does. Hey, John, how's it going? Oh, I see what you guys are saying. You guys are calling the A7s Corsairs. Yes, of course they are. I was talking about the civilian planes, our Beechcraft. Google Beechcraft. You'll see a twin-engine civilian plane. I wasn't calling this plane a Corsair, or it is a Corsair, a Beechcraft. No. All right, this is a really good attack profile, so hopefully he drops some bombs here. Let's see what happens. Yeah. That's a good attack. Boom, right on target. And it's on fire now. Good hit. All he's got to do is finish off the last one. Crap. Yeah, it's like he's too close. He needs to open range and then come back and attack. Let's see if that's what he does. Nope, he's not opening range. He's going to do circles over the target, which is not going to work. Good Lord. These guys are so dumb. All right. Ceasefire. Ceasefire. Fly over there. It's like I'm flying the plane for him. This is the worst I've seen it. Usually I don't have to micromanage aircraft like this. Today is a special day. Did my A6 stop? They did. You knuckleheads. Oh my God. Okay, I'm going to lose my mind. I need you guys to get over the target. All right, this guy's being shot at. Weapons free. I swear to God. Oh, it might be too late. Chaff. Yep, you're going to want to chaff. That missile's coming in. Oh, sweet Jesus. Yep. I even had to hit the damn chaff button for him. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm not mad. It's like their brains are turned off. Oh, God. All right, let's just reset. All right. This guy's at, I don't even know what altitude he is. Let's tell him to go to 3,000 feet. Flying the plane for him. That's right. Get up in the air. Your target's way the hell back there. Okay. I think we're safe to give this guy an order now. Turn around and bomb him. Okay. That's all the orders we're going to give him because I don't want to confuse him. He's a very special man. All right. This chucklehead. I'm going to send this guy after the same SAM site that just shot down his wingman. Navigate altitude 6,000 feet. Get up in the air. I'll turn on his radar. Not that it's going to matter, but, you know. And as soon as the SA-2 site lights off its radar, I'm going to shoot both of his AGM-45s, which are anti-radiation missiles, at the missile site. Let's see what kind of range are we talking about here. Salvo of 2. Yeah, he's almost within range now. The A6s are going in after those drug labs. Once I know the SAM site's down, I'll bring in the B-52s. But I'm not bringing the B-52 into a shooting gallery because we'll lose all 6 of them to this SA-2 site. We learned that lesson in Vietnam. We don't need to learn it again. If you don't know what Rolling Thunder is, there's a couple really good YouTube videos about that whole campaign. And it was just a flawed... There's so many mistakes that everybody made, from the president down to the top Air Force general. I think his name was McKay or something like that. Why are you slowing down? I don't know. All right, so now we're in weapons range. That's fine. We're waiting on that radar to light up. As soon as it does, we're going to put 2 anti-radiation missiles on it. And we'll know it whenever we see the little red wedge on the map. You'll see like a little red wedge in the direction of this missile. That means we're detecting the radar from that direction. I'll point it out whenever it just blinks once. So you got to be fast when you see it, or else you'll miss it. And what that means is that it's firing at you. Well, it at least has a fire control radar on you, getting ready to fire. Come on, baby. The SAM operator definitely knows we're here because they already shot down one plane. But until he lights off his radar, we don't have anything to home in on. That's how this missile works, is it's not radar guided from us, it's radar guided from the target. It just homes in on the radar. There's a lot of buildings being exploded to my left. I don't know why. Okay. This guy still hasn't lit off yet. Oh, come on, man. Wow, this is nuts. You can almost see the SAM site down there. I don't know why are these buildings dying? There it is. He just lit off. I said salvo too. Right there. You see that coming up at you? I'm going to launch the second one because I have no faith that this guy's going to survive this attack. There we go. Now he's turning away. I'll tell him to chaff. There we go. Maybe that'll save his life. I don't know. Let's watch these missiles go in. We really got to take out this radar. Come on, baby. That's a good hit on the radar. This is why we launched two. This one's going after a SAM site. Oh no, that was a radar truck as well. How many radars does this thing have? So that's one. That's the fire control radar there. That's a missile. That's a missile. All right, I don't think he can see. I don't think there's anything directing this radar anymore. He does have SAMs, and he's got this fire control radar. Oh, shit. There's another one. Oh, fucking A. Okay. Weapons free. And con. These guys are under attack. There was another missile site I didn't know about. So annoying. Okay, he's good. I'm just making sure these guys got the orders that they need. And they do, it looks like. Okay, I put these guys weapons free. They should go after that SAM site. This guy still has not bombed. For the love of Pete. Please bomb him. No? Are you not going to do it? Okay. I don't know. Now that I know there's a second SAM site down there, I'm glad I didn't bring my B-52s in. Alright, this guy's going to RTB. We're going to go down to Pride Flight 5. That's these chuckleheads. Let's put them at... Let's put these guys at 6,000 feet. Radar's on. And we're going to conduct a anti-radiation attack on that site there. These guys should be dropping bombs. Oh my god, look at all the AAA. Holy smokes.
Welcome aboard.
Holy smokes. We might lose all these planes to this AAA. These guys are weapons free. They can attack. Oh, amazing. All right, now he's diving on something. Oh, that building there. That might be a weapons or a drug lab. Drop the bomb. It says performing a dive attack. That is what he's doing. His weapon's free. Well, you know what? At least you could ram him with your plane. No. I don't know. The target's right under you, buddy. I'm going to reset their altitude and hope he drops bombs on something. I really need the SAM site taken out, is what I need. Okay. Pride Flight 5 is turned around. I don't know why. What in the world are you guys doing? Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring in the B-52s. They're at 20,000 feet. And they're going to go just like that. And I'm going to just lay waste to this area. All right, so you return to base. That's my AWACS. So, in a last-ditch effort to try and get this mission done, I'm going to try and use my B-52s to carpet bomb this area. I think the SA-2 is going to have a field day with them, but they're going to be above AAA. So I only have to worry about the SA-2 site. This SA-2 site is heavily damaged. So if I can get Pride 5 to successfully finish this off and then attack that one, the B-52s will have a much easier time. So we'll see what's going on here. They're at the right altitude. This is looking good. I have a little more faith that this is going to work. I don't know what that other attack was. It wasn't good. I know that they're working on the AI, so I try so hard to have patience with it. But this is the worst aviation day I've had. I've played the game for about a month now. And usually the planes will at least engage. The fact that they're flying over targets and not bombing is very upsetting. And I understand I'm probably not at the right altitude on some of those profiles, but the plane needs to go to the right altitude without being told when it's told to attack. That's my biggest issue with it. Okay. Oh, did that SAM site finally burn down? Well, no, that one fire control radar wasn't even on fire. So I know for sure they have that. But what we're going to do is we're going to kind of come over here. We're just going to fly over the top of it and try and trigger their radar. Once they do, we'll engage. Hey, Yanni, how's it going? Thank you for the 19-month resub right there. We also have Viper, the troubleshooter, who gifted a sub and resub. Thank you, man. He gifted a sub to Jaco Bright. I have to think about these names before I say them out loud. I'm like, someone's going to get me to say something bad. And Robot Battalion, thanks for gifting a sub to Intravenous Bacon. Intravenous Bacon has been around forever, by the way, because he's got one of the most amazing names on Twitch. Never let go of that name, sir, because we'll take it from you. I kind of like Jive Turkey, but Intravenous Bacon's right up there. All right, so the B-52s are coming in. I'm not going to turn them around. I'm going to get within guns range of this coastal battery and point my 5-inch gun at them and take them out that way. That's kind of my plan. Look at this flight here. Isn't this beautiful? See if we can see the SA-2 site down here. It's basically right off our nose. It may not be rendered on the map on the ground because we don't have a good location for it at the moment. Oh, wait. Yeah, it's right there. It's on fire. That's the target, guys. That's it. That's the target. Once the target shows up here, I want to bomb that radar right there is what I want to do. Is this a search radar? Oh, that might be a search radar because this looks like the fire control radar. Yeah, I suppose if we can fly right overhead and it's not going to shoot at us, then we'll just go on to the other target. Oh, hold on. Okay. Yeah, there's no SAMs coming up at us, so. Their fire control radar must be down. All right, there's one more SAM site. We're going to go to that one. Stay at this altitude. Don't change altitude on me, guys. I thought I heard a launch, but I didn't. So basically, we want to do to this new site what we did to that site, and that's shoot a salvo of 2 Shrikes and just completely obliterate the fire control radar. That's the secret. They can't put a missile on target without that one radar. Yep. I could change your call sign to Big Top or Circus. Yeah. It's kind of a... These guys haven't done anything wrong yet, so I'm not going to do that to them. But the guys that I sent home, yeah, I should have gave them a new name. Oh, crap. Speaking of which, we have to switch targets here. All right, so this is my electronic warfare plane. He needs to go... boy. You need to do that as fast as you can, sir. You're behind the curve. Let's go with max speed. And altitude, that's the other word. 20,000 feet. 20,000 feet should be above any AAA. It's got to be really big AAA to get above 20. I am curious to see if this guy's going to attack. Is he going to point his gun up at those B-52s? This is a large caliber anti-air round. It might have the ability to get up there. It's 130 millimeter. It's not moving. Oh, wait. Yeah, there it goes. It just started moving. So it is going to try to engage the B-52s. I'll be damned. Well, good luck, sir. Somebody's been hit. Who's been hit? Oh, yeah, Pride Flight's going down. Yep, that's not good. Pride Flight. Shoot everything at that SAM site. All right, I just unloaded on that SA-2 site. Let's go ahead and put these guys' weapons free and see what they do. This is where things usually go horribly wrong. That's a lot of AAA. Are you guys at 20? No, you're at 6. Okay. That's why the AAA's a problem. I think they got it? I don't know. What's he doing now? He's doing a 20 millimeter run on somebody. He sees a target right off his nose, he says. Jesus. wonder if that site is still operational. Oh my god, it is. How? Oh, whoa. I'm trying to give him orders. Jesus. Come on. Don't do it. The radar must be off, or else it would shoot. I'm clicking the thing and nothing's happening. Okay, that's what that button does. I told it to bomb that radar site. He's already at the wrong altitude, though, so I don't expect him to do anything. We'll just watch him get shot down. Oh, I broke my cup. We're going to need a cup fund now. This is good. This is a good profile. This looks like he is actually going to attack. I got to take out that center radar, the one that's right in the middle of that circle. That's the one that directs the missile onto target. So we got one guy down low attracting fire. We'll see if he shoots his guns here. Nope, he's just putting on an air show. But this guy is going to he's going to drop something, and hopefully it's bombs and not a pilot. There they go. 1, 2. Let's see if they hit. Yeah. Good hits. Everything's on fire. I'm going to put you weapons tight just as a reward for doing a good job. Weapons free, I mean. Weapons free. You can do whatever else you want, man. Enjoy your stay in Colombia. This guy's weapons free as well. His radar is enabled. So now the B-52 should come in and just clean house.
Welcome aboard.
I was trying to provide some kind of ECM, electronic warfare, to protect these B-52s, but I don't think it's going to work. All right, so these guys are just going to drop their dumb bombs. Yeah. Look at this, all stacked up, ready to go. It's going to be a big boom. Big boom. Hey, Brenda, thanks for the follow and the subscription. Appreciate that. Baranda. I'll say your name 3 times wrong before I say it right. I learned that from that Beetlejuice movie. All right, you chucklehead. Oh, he's doing pop-up attacks with 20 millimeter. Oh, he's not going to survive this. No way. He's going to do a gun run. Yeah, there he goes. All right. Well, I wish you luck, sir, with your gun v gun. This is wild. Wow, he got him. Oh my God, good shot. Good shot. Craziness. All right, so while he's having fun with that, let's check in on our bombers. I'm kind of looking for targets. I mean, I assume all these installations are valid. None of them say drug lab, but What's this say right here? Okay. Did I break it? What's going on? Okay, there it goes. Wow. The whole game kind of stopped for a second. All right, let's move in. I kind of wanted them to bomb all of these. So I'm going to go ahead and make them... This might be a huge mistake. But I'm going to make them weapons tight, or weapons free rather. Just trying to make it so it's not blaring my headphones off. Yeah, let's see what happens. Let's make sure the flight is selected. Flight. Weapons free. And now we're going to check every one of these planes. All right, every one is weapons free. Let's see if they're doing anything crazy. Because they might be. Well, they are breaking up. They're breaking formation, which I don't like that. But I think what this will do is we'll destroy a lot more targets if they don't all bomb the same point. Which is what I think was going to happen. But I'm letting them choose their own targets. We have lots of targets to choose from. And we'll just see what they do. The AAA should not be an issue. The SAM site is down. So they should be able to, as long as they stay at this altitude, they should be fine. Yeah, and we'll compress a little bit of time because we want them to get over the target sooner rather than later. We can read some chat. Weapons free for, yeah, that's a lot of freedom. Yeah, each one of these guys has 46 Mark 117 bombs. And there's 6 of them. So whatever 6 times 45 is, that's how many bombs we're going to drop. I only want to do one pass. I want them to level this country in one pass. And you can see how they're all kind of going different speeds, which is good. That means this guy's got a target in mind. He's going after it. So it's working okay. I can't compress time any more than that. I bet you if I go to here, I might be able to. Let's see if we can get any more compression. Ah, nope. This is max compression right here. We're in ×3 right now. Should have given him a pointy stick and told him to eject. I know, right? The one guy's still flying. Check this guy out. This guy's out here kicking ass still. I don't think he's got any weapons left. Oh, he's got one Shrike, but no one's got any radars. So he can't shoot it. So he's just out here doing an air show. He'll eventually get bingo fuel and go home. But until then, do you know what he's actually doing and why I'm not stopping this? He's keeping all those targets illuminated. So the bombers can go over top and just level them. Yep. Hey, there we go. Okay. So this guy, 20,000 feet, he needs to stop right there. So we will have some good support. Radar installation, okay. I just want to keep jamming that SA-2 site. Even though it's damaged, I don't want to take any chances that SA-2s will come out and tear down my, my bombers. All right, now we're going to watch the bombing attack. And whenever they get to their drop point, I'll slow time down to real time where we can watch the bombs happen. So that plane that just went in front of us, that's the A6 with its electronic warfare antenna blinding the enemy's radars. And so from that blindness comes 6 bombers. That's the tactic here that we're doing. So I can shrink that a little bit. And the bombers have all kind of broken up a little bit. For this game, I like that. I don't know if this would be a good tactic in real life, but for gameplay, this seems to work. We don't see any fire control radars, so that's really good. Yep, so you can read on the bottom of the screen right here that they have their own targets. This one's... Is that a submarine? It's a goddamn submarine right there. What kind of sub is that? What kind of sub is it? It's a Daphne. What? Well, you ran aground. I don't even think Columbia has a Daphne, but I'll check. All right, are we bombing? We're getting really close to the bomb point. We should see a stick of bombs coming out. If I can get an idea of the target, we'll watch it from the target's point of view. He's dropping them now. Okay. So let's come into real time. And who was the target? I really don't know. Let's see. Something up here, maybe? He kind of dropped the bombs over the water, but the bombs will glide for a little bit. I'm not sure what he was shooting at. Hey, Robert, thanks for the super chat. Compensate for going on a tangent occasionally? Yeah, oh my God. I go on tangents so often. Hey, there we go. So we're dropping sticks of bombs, but it looks like they're bombing maybe the AAA that was down there. That's one stick. We should have a second one somewhere in that area. There it is. Okay. Looks like the same target. Well, whatever was there is gone now. I really don't know what these guys are attacking. That looks like a SAM site down there. That's probably the one that we've injured. Oh, there we go. That's a good stick of bombs. We're bombing the hell out of some jungle. We'll call it a truck park. Just like they did in Vietnam. Took out a bunch of trees. It's so disappointing. So this was a pretty good, I think the mission build is fine. It's just the game's AI for aircraft really needs a little bit of tweaking. This mission would have gone a lot smoother as far as the air to ground goes if I could have taken out the SAMs the way that I wanted to and not have to hope that my pilots did the right thing at the right time. As far as these B-52s go, they're doing great. I told them to go weapons free as a flight. They did. They chose their own targets. And they bombed them. Those targets weren't the ones that I would have chosen, but at least they did bomb something. So. These guys are circling back around to do another pass, so that's pretty cool. Not sure what that guy's doing. Oh, here we go. This actually might be a good thing to watch. Might be some bombs falling on those down there. Oh, Robert, thanks. Compensating for a tangent. Yeah, thanks, Robert. I just saw that message now for your super chat. Appreciate it. Blood for the Blood God. Thanks for the 10-month resub, my friend. Yeah, we're bombing drug labs in Colombia here. That's what we're doing today. This is a mission by one of our Discord members, Sent. And we're going to do some of his this week. And there's some other ones I've been looking at, like Axion, if I'm saying his name right. Made some really interesting ones. Like there's one around North Korea that looks really fun. So I'll be doing that one as well. But yeah. He says he's bombing target 29. Let's see if we can find that. Target 29. The problem is all these targets are so close together. That's 39 right there. Do you know what it is? I believe it's this right here. Yeah. So these guys are just bombing the anti-air. It's prioritizing anti-air sites over drug lab sites, which is fine. If I wanted it to bomb something else, I should have told it to. So now I know that that's how the AI is going to prioritize things. For this scenario, we were supposed to bomb the drug lab. So in this case, if I can find this, let's just bomb. Let's bomb this refinery here. Here we go. I'll tell them to bomb that one. Oh, no, he's doing something else. He's also weapons tight. That's interesting. He's supposed to be weapons free. So the B-52s have all this loiter time because we went in first and took out the SAMs. So anyway, I think it was a pretty good, successful operation. Everybody's returning home. We did lose a couple planes to the silly coastal fire. I wonder if we're in range for our guns yet. If we are, we'll watch this. No. Not going to happen. All right, man. Good scenario, Sent. I think once the AI bugs get worked out, this is going to be a real fun one. And next time, I'll take the B-52s and I'll be like, you bombed that building, you know. And that way we get credit for the drug labs. Let's take a look at the end screen and see what we did get credit for. So we did take out 2 of the SA-2s. We damaged them enough to where they weren't going to shoot. The cross-slot radar site was one of the ones that was searching for targets. We took out the merchant that had the drugs on board and a number of light twin engine planes and a couple of B-13 batteries. Those were the coastal batteries there. We lost 9 planes. So our score is only 50 or 500%. So not that great. Could have done better. Objectives incomplete because we did not bomb the drug lab sites, which were the specific targets. But all the targets I saw were like fuel refinery and industry by label. So those might have been the drug labs in the scenario. I'm not sure. But it'll be nice once the game gets further developed. Maybe we'll be able to custom name certain targets like drug lab, even though the model may be of something else. That way, whenever you detect the site and you target it, you know you're accomplishing a mission objective. So we'll have to see if that comes along. All right, that's going to be it for us today. We're going to move everyone on Twitch over to another streamer. If you're watching on YouTube or Twitter or anywhere else, this will be the end of the stream for you. It'll go off here in a few minutes. Thanks, everyone, for supporting us today. We do have a goal. We're going to buy a editing PC so that I can edit these large video files faster than what I can now for the Jive Turkey YouTube channel. So if you do want to support that, just throw a couple bucks in the bin. The link is pinned on both the Twitch chat and the YouTube chat. And eventually we'll get there. We'll do it $1 at a time if we have to. And get that PC ordered and have it delivered by the end of the year. That's the goal. All right. So thanks for supporting that. And we'll see you guys next time. Okay. Have a great one, everybody. Bye. All right. If you're on Twitch, hang out. You're not going anywhere. We're going to send you over to another streamer. Let's see who we got. Who's here? Okay, got that. Let's take a look at Twitch and see who's streaming. All right. Let's go to See Power. See who's here. Well, we got me. How about that? Holy crap. Red Griffin, thanks for the 100 super chat. That's crazy. I appreciate that, though. Thank you. Oh, here we go. He is English. I have no idea who this guy is, but I want you to say hello to Mr. Vladdy Does. Valaduz. Valaduz? We are going to raid Mr. Valaduz right now. Send everybody over there. Say hi to him. This will take a minute. He is intended for mature audiences, everybody, so hide your women, hide your children. I'm sure he's fine. All right. See you later, guys. And thanks a lot for the support. I appreciate it. All right. There they go. All right. See you on Wednesday. Have a great week, everybody.